is episode 1. Actually, second episode, but I started counting at 0, so it'll be fun. I'm your host, Randall Smith, bringing you all sorts of fun gaming stuff, news, and quite possibly even fun and exciting gameplay. We'll see how well I do talking and shooting things at the same time. Normally, I do the show using while playing Minecraft. Normally, having only done one episode of this show, I just do it playing Minecraft because it's easy to stop and do stuff. So we'll see how well it goes. All right, so lots of fun stuff happening this week. I'd like to remind you, of course, that you can follow all sorts of gaming news and stuff at Music Free Gaming on Twitter. And I'm going to get my head handed to me. Alright, so lots of fun stuff. So first off, and part of the reason I'm playing Battlefront is new patch to Battlefront dropped this last week, and there are some claiming that as part of the update, which was released in part to support the new DLC, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. They nerfed a couple of the weapons. Oh, hey, you know, that's a Stormy. I should probably shoot him. Ah, there it goes. So the barrage grenade launcher, it's like a launches 3 grenades with a fairly short fuse.
We are gaining command of a control point.
The report is that they nerfed that, and that they also nerfed the DL44. It was basically a handgun. Ooh, there's a Stormy. He's going to get me. Yep. Yeah, I think it's basically the Han Solo blaster, and that they pretty well nerfed that.
Control point capture is underway.
Never really used. I didn't use them enough to be able to tell on my own if they did. I certainly never really used the DL44. I think I used it once just to see what it was like, but that was about it. So I think I'm gonna snipe this guy, right? Gotcha. I like sniping. So that sort of thing is typical when new games get patched. They try to rebalance the game.
The stormtroopers are falling back to their last control point.
See if I can actually get that one. No. Anyway, so that's annoying, but it's fairly well expected. Oh, I don't have a grenade. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so of course the DLC. So the DLC dropped this week for the Battle of Jakku, and one of the reasons I am playing this right now is I've played a few of the. Oh boy, I'm gonna get nailed. Yeah, okay. I've played it some. You can see those videos up at the Music Free Gaming channel on YouTube. But it's been fun. They added a couple of new. Well, they added one new game mode and a couple of maps. I'm missing someone. I thought I saw a Stormy. Anyway, so this is the big one, the new turning point mode, which basically has the Imperials trying to hold 3 different control points, and the rebels trying to capture them. So that's the mode I'm playing now. So when... Oh, that doesn't sound good. So let's see. So when the rebels try to push him back, and as they capture the control point, the imps have to fall back to the next one, into the next one. And if they can hold on for the, oops, I'm out of the zone. If they can hold on for the length of the timer, oops, didn't see him. Then the Imperials win. If the rebels capture all the control points, then they win. And it's fairly fun. You know, I don't think I've ever played one of these win or lose where I didn't have fun playing it. Which is, I think, a good sign. Oops. Of course, my problem is I can't aim, so... Which is funny. Remember what I said just a minute ago? I'd like to be a sniper? Well, being a sniper sort of requires aiming. Oh, and I missed him. Darn it. So yeah, for those of you... anyway, So yeah, the new maps are fun. They opened up for anyone who pre-ordered, and I think with EA Early Access this last week, and that's been fun. They ooh, I'm about to get my meat munched by that ATST. Hey, you know what? Aiming. Oh, okay, I got it. Anyway, so the DLC drops for everyone else next week. It's a free download, so there's no reason for you to not grab it. Some also other news on the DLC front for Battlefront is that oh, they got to it before I did. Is that EA is going to offer some new DLC for free. Even beyond this, they were talking about not doing that. That you basically, if you want a DLC, you had to pay for it. See, here's what the Imperials won because we didn't capture their control point in time. Okay, come on, let's get through this. So yeah, so EA decided, no, we're not actually going to make you pay for all of it. Where you do get to, we will be putting out new maps and new things free, which is. I don't want to say it's necessarily a kind and generous offer. I mean, it's nice. I think it's something they should have been doing from the beginning. But it's good for what it is. So that's exciting. That's why I'm playing Battlefront for this show. So that you can see more of this. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be an Imperial this time. I'm supposed to join. Okay. Let's see other fun things happening this week. So EA's, of course, it was the 2015 Game Awards, so all sorts of fun things happening there, and of course there are lots of game announcements and stuff surrounding it. There's an interview with EA's COO Peter Moore, and he was, there were concerns. Oh, Battlefront isn't selling as well as it needs to. It's not. It's a disappointment or something. And basically what he says, no, Battlefront's doing great. It's doing what we expect. And, boy, that just looks cool. And so look at that Superstar Destroyer just sort of burning over there. Anyway, so he went off to list, of course, all these cool games that they've got coming out. Either new games or updates to new ones. Of course, Battlefield is coming out soon, so that'll be. So if you are a Battlefield person, go for it. Probably play very similar to Battlefront because they're pretty much based off of the same thing. Man, this control point is great, but there's just no place to, just no cover over here.
We are losing a control point.
Anyway, so let's see who's cropping up. So yes, they got Battlefield. They got Mass Effect Andromeda happening. Oh, clunk. always fun when those thermal imploders go off. Ooh, crunch. So, Mass Effect Andromeda, they've got a new Mirror's Edge game. Titanfall 2 is supposed to be dropping this next fiscal year. Oh, yeah, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 is dropping, so if you are a PvZ fan, that you can have all sorts of fun doing that. The rebels are out here somewhere.
Enemy orbital strike.
Okay, so that's good, and that's not even counting all of their sports titles and things. Of course, they've got Madden, they've got FIFA, a bunch of NBA games and stuff. So, ooh, up that way, up that way. All right. So yeah, so lots of fun there. What do you think? Do you think EA's gonna be doing okay here for this? Here for this next year? I think they'll be. I mean, I doubt they're going to be suffering, you know. But you know, it's always interesting to hear. I mean, EA's been a sort of a rough.
The rebels have temporarily pushed us back and are taking a control point.
Yeah, let's hop in here. They're not the. No one ever calls EA the most kind and generous and wonderful game company, but they do make a lot of good games, so I guess that's the important thing. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh yeah, so as I mentioned, the 2015 Game Awards are dropping, sort of like this Orbital Strike. They hit. There'll be a link in the show notes after this, after the live show. Once I can get in and actually update the show notes. That has all of the new game trailers and things from that debuted during the. Anyway, sorry, that debuted during the show, and there were a bunch of them. I mean, there's a new DLC for Tomb Raider. Shooting at somebody. Who are they shooting at? Oops. R1, not R2. Anyway, so Tomb Raider is going. So we need to get out of here. Let's see what else they have. Oh, a new Shaq Fu game, because everyone loves Shaquille O'Neal. Right? Let's see. I'm not seeing anybody coming up. Oh, let's see. Other Telltale Games is making a Batman game, which could be all sorts of fun if you are. Oh, come on! Oh, pop it. Huh. Boy, let's see how well I can snipe with this heavy machine gun. Well enough that I hit somebody anyway. Oops, I better get out of here. So let's see. So a Telltale Games Batman game could be fun. Of course, Uncharted 4 is coming. Far Cry Primal. There's a new trailer for that. So there's a whole list. You hit the show notes once they drop, and you'll get to see everything. Let's see if I can get this guy. Let's see, maybe I can snipe him. No, I could just miss him. Boom. Alright, so lots of fun stuff. One of the big announcements that dropped is that Rocket League is coming to Xbox One. So if you're if you're one of those poor people who wants to play Rocket League and only has an Xbox, well, you are in luck. You'll get a chance to play that. It's also dropping with a bunch of Xbox One themed skin packs and DLC. I want to say they've got a Halo theme and a something else I forgot. And it's hard to. Oops, jeez. Once in a while, controllers are more sensitive than I would really like. Okay. Let's see. Gotta. Yeah, walk right into that. Knew I was. Alright, so that's fun. So if you're into Rocket League, I mean, I love Rocket League. It's a lot of fun. So for those, I think it's cool that more people get to play it. So it's been on. I think it's been on PC. Obviously, it's been on PS4 for a while. And man, it's one of those games that is sort of surprising how quickly it took off. Because it doesn't sound like such a what am I getting hit, sniped at here. Come on. It doesn't sound like it's crunch. It would be this hugely popular game. It's sort of a weird sounding premise, right? You play soccer with cars, but it is so much fun. If you haven't had a chance to play it, want to see what it's like, I've got a bunch of gameplay footage up on the Music Free Gaming channel up on YouTube, so you can check that out. And let's see if I can hit this. Hit it some. So that's fun. Other fun PlayStation news. It was sort of the day for PlayStation news this week, right? Yeah, the day this week. Yeah, I'm good at the English. Yeah, so
Securing the final control point.
it sort of leaked that, or at least part of the release announcement for the latest. Ooh, that got me. The latest update to the PS4 OS that they are unlocking the 7th core. So that grenade's going to be problematic. So the PlayStation uses, I think it's a Jaguar CPU. It's an 8-core processor, and they've reserved 2 for the OS to make sure that the OS works while giving the game its own. While giving the game, 6 processors. Xbox did the same thing, and Microsoft announced in January that they were unlocking a portion of the 7th core for use by games and developers. Sony's doing the same thing with the PS4. They're going to release at least part of that 7th core for developer use, and we don't know yet if developers will get to use that whole core, or like on the Xbox they only get to use part of it. But every little bit of extra processing power helps. When the 2 consoles launched, there was a definite advantage for PlayStation as far as frame rates and things like that. I'm going to stand right out here in the open and get zapped. Okay, anyway, so the PS4 had a definite advantage. It's a beefier machine. Well, when Microsoft unlocked that 7th core, the difference in the difference in performance, got it, was smaller. I mean, you definitely saw better performance out of the Xbox One. With the PlayStation opening up that 7th core, then what you'll see is, I think that gap will widen again. Because again, the PlayStation does have better hardware than the Xbox One. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be interesting to see one way or another. So if it makes gameplay better, I mean that's I can't help but be happy for the gamers. And you can understand you can understand a little bit the manufacturer's desire to reserve more resources initially than they might otherwise, because it gives them some breathing room in their OS, and just, you know, when they realize, okay, you know, we reserved 2 cores, we reserved this much RAM, realize, okay, we're not going to need it. We're pretty content with where we're at. We can now turn some of those resources back over to developers and let them beat the snot out of our processor. Boy, that just looks cool, man. I just like that guy coming down out of the clouds there. So alright, so this guy's yelling over here. Alright, and away we go. Orbital strikes are always fun to open the game. Going right into the teeth of this thing. We got Stormies over there. Ooh, well, watch out for that guy. The Shadow Trooper is gonna be tough. Okay. Alright, so one other thing to talk about is Nintendo they announced back in March that they're going to be pushing a new controller, new console, which is expected to be out sometime this next, probably this next year, quite possibly in time for the, oh come on, go. Possibly in time for the Christmas shopping season, called the, at least codenamed, NX. You know, tried to get to the long shot, got killed by the guy up close. Anyway, so the NX, there's been a lot of speculation about the NX. There's one rumor that it was going to be some combination of console and mobile device, which would be interesting. Nintendo has already started to move into the mobile space with yep, I'm gonna get nailed by that Stormy. Let's see. Oh, that was a good toss, man. Guy had some range on that grenade. Turns out stormtroopers also play outfield in their spare time. Anyway, so
Our forces are capturing a
it's
control
one
point.
thing we do know is that, according to new Nintendo President Tatsumi Kimishima, it will not be just the next version of the Wii. It will not be sort of like the Wii U was to the plain Wii. It will be a new experience. He also went on to say that I have no idea what NX stands for, but I suspect NX actually kind of sort of means new experience, or at least how they're abbreviating it. Oops, that guy's gonna get me. The problem with being on those blasters is your vision is you sort of get tunnel vision on those things. At least I do. So it'll be interesting. Nintendo is in sort of a bad way. The Wii really surprised some people with its with its motion controls. I mean, that was something that had never been seen before in modern gaming, and it really took off. People really bought into the idea of motion controls.
We're taking hold of the control point.
I don't have a grenade, and I can't shoot accurately. Okay. Oh, hey. Shoot the guys in the white armor. And it's outsold the PlayStation. It outsold the Xbox 360. It was a pretty. It surprised everybody, and the Wii was a lot of fun. You know, Wii Sports I think did a great job of. Oh, it's nice watching things fall out of the sky. I think the Wii Sports did a good job of showing what you could do, and then there were just lots of fun things. The game Ghostbusters, right? It was released multi-platform, but it was really fun to play on the Wii because it had because the motion controls.
We're taking a control point.
Oh, watch that guy there. The motion controls were used as your as the proton gun, so you could sort of aim. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I think I could. Oh, I can't pick that up because I'm already holding a thermal imploder. So you know, you'd aim the proton gun at, you know, the Wii controller at the ghosts, and it was great. Or, ooh, crunch. The Legend of Zelda games were great. I especially like Skyward Sword. That was a lousy spawn. Holy cow, that was a bad spawn. Skyward Sword was great because it was like swinging the sword using the controller. So it was cool. The Wii U, unfortunately, you know, I can't aim under pressure is what the deal is.
We've gained possession of a control point.
Holy cow. Let's just spawn right into a grenade, shall we? Dang, who is really on the offensive here? Yeah, but your arm got tired swinging the sword. It was really cool, though. Let's hope that grenade did something anyway. It doesn't look like it. Boy, these Stormies are aggressive.
We are gaining command
More
of a
aggressive than I've
control
seen in
point.
this game mode before. We got guys blowing up everywhere. Yeah, they are everywhere. So, unfortunately, though, when they come on, nail them. There we go. So when they came out with the
Taking
Wii
over a
U,
control point.
but the only difference was the second screen. Oh, those guys. Okay. Let's see if I can heal up before they. No, that didn't work. And you know, frankly, that second screen wasn't that exciting. Take out his knees, man. It was cool. I mean, I like the second screen experience here on PS4, but they do that with your with a phone or with a tablet rather than shipping a separate piece of hardware, which I kind of expect they'll do with the NX. I think you'll still be able to buy that screen controller that they had for the Wii U. They'll have something similar. Boy, what's happening over here? Baddies are happening over here. That's what's... Oh, nice toss. I just dropped this grenade at my feet. We'll see how well that does. Oh, come on. Down you go. Haha. Okay. It's always satisfying to watch the ATSTs drop. Ooh, grenade. So I kind of expect that's what they're going to do. Is they're going to bet heavily on the second screen experience, and and push it more to mobile. I also think what they're going to do is try to push the let's see what Sony calls remote play, but basically game streaming. Boy, those guys are stinting. Probably should have hit the partner spawn there, because you know, Microsoft is making a big deal about being able to stream Xbox games to your PC, and I don't think it's quite vice versa yet, but they're working on those capabilities. Sony's been able to do stuff. Oops, don't shoot the guys in brown. There's the one problem with this game, because it flip-flops teams. So you spend all game getting ready to shoot Stormies. The next game, now you are a Stormy, and kind of forget who you're wanting to shoot. Ooh, that's not going to go well. Partner's not there, so alright. Let's see what I can find. Anyway, so PlayStation, Sony's had the remote play capabilities for a really long time, streaming to the Vita initially, and they announced, I think it was last week, I talked about it on the show. Ooh, get out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Alright. There's somebody back there. How about, well, Thermal Imploder's going to take care of him. So anyway, so they've had the remote play, and they announced last week that they're pushing it out to PC and Mac, which seems like a fairly, I say, it sounds like an easy thing to do. They've already got it built into the console, which is the hard part, I think. It's once you have that piece done, building the client that streams to it isn't too difficult, because you've already got the protocols designed and all that fun stuff. Of course, I say that I'm not a software developer, I'm not a game developer. The software I write tends to be web apps and scripting. Kaboom! Alright. One dead chicken walker. So interesting things coming out for Sony. Or for Nintendo. Interesting things coming out for Sony too, but oh, that shield went away at just a wrong time. Also, there are a lot of them. Alright, see how bad a spawn I get. No, it's not too bad. The problem with the partner spawn, it's really useful. It's nice to respawn closer to the action. Ooh, nice spot for that blaster if you can get past the AT-AT's neck. Oh, yeah. Did I get anybody with that imploder? Okay. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I think game streaming is really going to come to the fore. I think Nintendo's going to push it hard with the NX, and with what you're seeing now with the Xbox One and PS4 streaming to PCs, that guy with the jetpack is going to come right behind me somewhere. There he is. I knew he was. I just lost sight of him. Oh, that
We're taking command of the last control point. Watch for enemy movement.
Oh. Alright. Ooh. Let's see, this is a rough... let's see, can I get a grenade that far? Probably not. Let's see, who else is out here? But with emulation becoming such a big thing, you know, the PS4 is adding PS2 emulation. Boy, those guys really came at. it's unfortunate. I saw a story I posted out to my Twitter feed that they are not doing. They are emulating the PS2 for a lot of games, and you can see it like with the the first ones we saw actually shipped with the Battlefront bundle, and it was a handful of Star Wars based PlayStation games. Oh, that thermal imploder got him. And they play great. I mean, you can see a couple of them up at the Music Free Gaming channel on YouTube. Because I was playing a couple. Racer Revenge was a good demo. I was playing Jedi Starfighter, which was a fun game, just on its own. And the PlayStation, the PS2 library, that was not one anyway. The PS2 had a huge games library. Yeah, had a huge game library, and there were a lot of fun games. So being able to support that is great. And PS3. The one thing they came out and said this week though was that they are not going to. They're not going to support. Sorry, I gotta scope in here, see what I can find. They're not going to support PlayStation 2 discs, so you're not just going to be able to. You're not just going to be able to grab your old PS2 discs, throw them in the PS4, and expect to play something. Which is too bad, because I still have my PS2, I still have it set up, and frankly, I'd like to, if I could take it off my entertainment center, because I don't want to stop playing things like Kingdom Hearts. Those are fun games. So if I could just throw them in my PS4, I'd be thrilled. But I think what Sony and actually didn't make it. I think what yep. See, I kind of suck. 5 kills, 24 deaths. All right. It's partnered with the best guy on the team. But I think with the streaming to devices all over the house, I think is kind of how that's gonna shake out. Sony's been kind of pushing that way with the PlayStation TV concept. The idea that you get a PlayStation TV or potentially a set-top box type thing that can plug into your TV. Then you can play anything. Then you can just play your one game system on any TV in the house. Obviously, it has to be unused. So, that could get annoying. Hey, I want to play. No, I want to play. But that you run into that already. And then I think what Nintendo is going to do is make that a core feature. Oops, press to join. rather than where like Sony and Microsoft take it as sort of an add-on, Nintendo's going to make that a first-class feature. There, that cruiser is going down. Again, there's the flaming Super Star Destroyer, which is that's just cool to see. It's pretty. All right. We got a control point here. Looks like we've got theoretically our rebels coming up from this side. So we'll see. I need to level up and get a jetpack. Those things are so nice getting around the battlefield. You get to play with them a little bit if you do the solo missions. And they're really cool. Let's see. 'Cause yeah, you saw that guy flying around. One thing I think Sony is going to do here in the next little bit is I think they're going to release a new Vita. and they're going to want to do it for a couple of reasons potentially, assuming they're not just going to hand portable gaming over to the mobile space. They may want to try to cash in on some of the 3DS.
The rebel scum are about to take a control point.
Yeah, I think we come up here. We'll drop this proximity bomb. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure they're going to want to cede that space to Nintendo with the 3DS. So they may take some advantage of the Vita. Oh, captured that one. Ooh, crunch. That didn't go well. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to release a new Vita, and if they're going to make sure it has all of the buttons of your standard controller, because that's one of the failures of the current Vita is they don't. Get out. Just stand there. Get away from the grabs. Alright. We got. Ah, yes. Alright, elevate. Oh, I think I'm okay here. If not, I'm going to die. Okay, get off the blaster, get off the blaster, get off the blaster. Did not work. Yeah, anyway, so Sony's got to emulate they've got to emulate those buttons on the Vita, and they do it with buttons on the screen. Unfortunately, like they're missing one of the triggers. They're missing. Oh, come on, get in, get in. And they don't have the L3 and R3 buttons. You know, the clicks on the sticks. There's a rubs around there somewhere.
The rebel scum have taken over a control point.
Ah, darn it. Didn't get there in time. Alright, let's get at it. Let's get to this cover up here. Yeah, so it'll be... anyway, so emulating the buttons makes it hard, especially when one of them is trigger. Because you can't tell if those are revs or not. That is, though. The catch with being a sniper is you really gotta hit them. Coming at it from behind cover was probably a bad thing. Blow up, blow up, blow up. Well, the grenade didn't happen.
The rebels have temporarily pushed us back and are taking the control point.
Okay, where is the control point? That's the next question.
Enemies up ahead.
Okay, so crouch into that? No. Can't. I think I'll drop this proximity one right there. Just make them pause. Because if
We are losing a control point.
because both Sony and Microsoft would really like to get a bite of that mobile gaming, and I don't know that they really want to do it with crunch. I don't know that they really want to try to do it with games on Android and iOS. I think what they really want to do is be able to push out the titles that you're already getting on your console and stream that to mobile. And whether that mobile is defined as whether that mobile is defined as iOS or Android or a separate device. I think they would rather. I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter if you get the protocol done right. You can stream to both of them and it'd be just peachy. Yep, Oh, he was a lot closer than I expected. And if they can get the latency down, you know, because I think Sony's Remote Play on the Vita, you can play over the internet if you've got a decent internet links on both ends. So, oh, grenades, bad guys everywhere.
Stay focused. Rebels nearby.
Yeah, oh, zap. Sniper! Watch out for the sniper. Okay.
The rebels are taking over a control point. You must stop them.
This one's close. See if I can get him. Haha. You don't need those kneecaps. Ooh. Okay. Homing missile, I can see that. Alright.
The rebel scum has
Darn it.
pushed through and taken a control point.
So yeah, so that's kind of what I found interesting this week in the news. What did you find fun, exciting? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Also, I do record the show live, so you can hop in the stream and not get shot by rebels. That would be nice. Ooh, crunch. You know, join the conversation in the chat. See, these help fight off the trolls there. Partner Shark, that's good. I was playing one of these. It was
Rebel scum
a while
are taking
back,
command of the final control point.
which was kind of nice because the spawn was really close to a walker spawn, so it made it really easy to.
Rebel scum ahead.
Anyway, it made it really easy to. You spawn. Oh look, and grab a walker. And there were a couple times I hit that and was just those walkers. Man, they're tanks. That was great. And you could just I was wade right into the battle and lay waste to everybody.
They are taking command of the last control point.
Come on, guys. Let's hear it for grenades. Thank you. Dude. That didn't work well. Yeah, sort of like this. If somebody else has got it, please T-bow on that guy. Thank you. We just have to hold for another 6.5 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, so I do sort of record the show live. So if you've got anything to share, questions, whatever, drop them in the chat. Or if you just want to, come on, get them, man. The fun is not getting stepped on by one of those things. All right. Yeah. So, like to also remind you again that you can subscribe to the Music Free Gaming channel on YouTube. And if you want to support the show, you want to see me play other games, whatever. Where are those rebels? Yeah, you can.
They are taking command of the last control point. Move to engage.
You can hit the fan funding link at YouTube, or you can go to gofundme.com/musicfreegaming. What I want to do is, and it's gone. Bummer. What I'd really like to do is win one. No, what I'd really like to do going forward is build a capture machine so I can get some better quality captures here, and maybe capture some retro games and stuff. I know the voice quality on this when I stream through the PlayStation is not the best. I've got a really good mic, which I use for podcasting other times. All right, so yeah, check that out. I think I'm going to play one more game here on the podcast. So stay tuned for that. But I'm done with content. So yeah, things to chat about. Feel free to hit it. Music-free gaming is videos are licensed under a standard YouTube license. So with all of that that it implies, and yeah, like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. What do you think? Are you excited about some of the new games coming up? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. See, a lot of the AAA games are not my types of games. You know, I got Battlefront because it was Star Wars primarily. I'm not a huge fan of shooters, but I do like. I mean, I like playing Battlefront. What I really like about Battlefront really is not this mode, but the Starfighter mode, which I may go play later. I was hoping for more of an X-Men TIE Fighter feel on that one, but yeah, a lot of the AAA games, they're shooters. I'm not going to go play Fallout 4. I'm not going to play some of those because they're just not up my alley.
Primary mission is securing those control points.
Okay, let's see if I can get a couple of these. Alright, this is actually a fairly good spot if I could actually hit my targets. Gonna move. Good, got him before the shield went up.
Enemies ahead.
It's tempting to want to hang out in the shields. Turns out they're not as useful in combat as one might hope. Because grenades still come flying right through the shield. What I really like is another good racing game. I know Gran Turismo was coming. Oh. Don't get hit by the orbital strike. Okay, air support and friendly fire should be easier to tell apart. The maxims of maximally effective mercenaries. Okay. I don't like that beeping.
We're taking hold of a control point.
This is a good spot if they just kind enough to stick their heads out. No, not that one. Come on, go down. Thank you.
Our forces are taking over a control point.
I think I'm about to get flanked. Maybe. Alright, you guys watch my side over there. If my teammates can watch my flanks, I will just sit here and hold this spot for as long as I can. Assuming I can back out of it fast enough when I run into problems. Yeah, like any battlefield, sometimes there's really great cover, and other times it's like, really? This is not as helpful as it could be. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh. There's a blaster.
We are gaining command of a control point.
Get up there. It's one of mine. switch back to the... Oh, I think we got him. Alright. Well, let's see where we need to go now. And look at that flaming Star Destroyer. Isn't that cool? Oh. That missile's gonna ruin my day. Turns out it wasn't him, it was this guy with the DL-44. Remember how I said it was nerfed? Let's see. Well, a little fast on the trigger there. Alright, so let's see.
We're capturing a control point.
Yes, I like the partner spawn. Unfortunately, it definitely can drop you into some really bad situations. I don't know if I got the walker before I bit it, but it's satisfying to watch it blow anyway, even though I was dead at that time. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here.
Control point capture is underway.
Is that a... Oh, Stormies. Let's just chuck a grenade out there. Thank you. Badly. Oh. Yeah, definitely.
We're taking hold of a control point.
Listen, you know, I hate spawning so far away, but it actually is a... It's kind of nice. Because it makes death less... There was somebody over there. I think you are about to... No, that walker. I was looking for him before, but lost him in the chaos. Let's see if there's anything up here worth... let's see.
Our forces
Well,
are
that
taking
works.
over a control point.
Whoever was flying that speeder just crashed into the walker, which wiped it out. That's good. All right. There's a Stormy over there. No.
Stormtroopers in the area. We're taking possession of a control point.
Oh, hey, the scout trooper got me. Alright, so we got new control points spawning in here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, I think you got it. I don't like losing.
Gaining command of a control point.
Should have just tried to melee him. Oh. hate it when a partner spawns there right up until you hit the button, and it's not. Let's see. Boy, it's a good gun. Throw the sucker on repeat, man, and with rock and roll with it, man, your aim just goes right to heck. Ooh. Okay, watch out watch out for this ATSTs. Those guys are tough.
Our forces are taking over a control point.
Let's see, what do we got in here? Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Okay, heal. Healing would be nice. Okay. Thermal imploders are not so nice. Which I think that wasn't an imploder, I think it was just a straight up grenade. But I spawned with my imploder, so that's a good thing. Boy, they're in a bad place over here. Okay. That's... Oh, that was bad. Someone tried to snipe me. Where's that walker? There he is.
We're taking over a control point.
Oh, you got me. I was just ticking him off, man. Alright, let's see. Oh, missed. How can I miss him? He's freaking huge. Oh, yeah. This guy trying to flank. That sounds like a chicken walker blowing up. Ah, at least my sniper got him. Alright, who's that? Come on. Huzzah. That was a good grenade. I liked that grenade. Ah, they got us. Well, I said I was only going to play one more. Maybe I'll do even one more beyond this. I'm having fun. It's, come on, come on, come on, come on. See, you know, I wish I could turn off the menu music. I really do. I mean, I love the Star Wars music, but it's just... It does get annoying. But hey, it was also a good time to, again, remind you, go like the video, subscribe to Music Free Gaming on YouTube, and it's Stormy this time. And, yeah, spread the word. Follow Music Free Gaming on Twitter. You know, all that fun stuff, you know. All those things everyone tells you. Hey, I'm trying to build an audience. Yeah. So yeah, go do that stuff because I'm trying to build an audience. And so let's see. All right.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Yeah. All right. The emotes are suggesting silly.
Here, come on!
All right. And away we go. Oh. I don't like this side.
Our mission is to capture the control points.
I don't know. I might have just punched my another stormtrooper. All right, let's get over here. There are a few of these places where I think the rebels have
Defend that control point. The
better
rebels
cover.
are taking it over.
Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh, that's a Stormy. Come on, they're out there somewhere.
The rebels have temporarily pushed us back and are taking a control point.
Let's see. What do we got? A lot of Stormies, a lot of rebels. Oh, there's must be rebels because I'm getting shot. All right. They're around here somewhere. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. Grenades. Grenades are bad. Grenades are bad. Oh! Turns out that's bad too. Okay. So where are we spawning here?
The rebels are taking over a control point. We must stop them.
I'd love to stop them. I spawn a mile away. Sit here and run 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 and run. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Defend that control point. The rebels are taking control of it.
Alright, let's see. Somebody's having a bad day over there. Okay. Kablooey! Yeah, kaboom is a good word for it. Alright.
We are about to lose a control point to the rebels.
Ooh! Baconator got me. I knew bacon was dangerous. I didn't know it was that dangerous. This is the stupidest thing. Alright.
We are losing a control point.
So fall back to this one. That guy's over there. Boy, you can't see anything in there. All right. Let's see.
Rebel scum has pushed through and taken a control point.
Well, I guess fall back. Gotcha. Turns out elbows to the face are pretty effective.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Yeah, they're coming from both sides. They're pretty well screwed. So enjoy the fact of the video game. Drop a grenade at your feet.
We're about to lose a control point to the rebels.
Alright, so let's see what we can see from this side of the barricade. I don't know.
Heads up, orbital strike about to hit.
Those orbital strikes are nasty. Let's see.
They are.
Yeah. Huh. Kabrum.
Probably right next.
Let's see, I think we'll go over there. Oh, look at him.
Huh.
Look at him die. Alright. Alright, man.
Enemies in the area.
I may have just killed half my... Ooh! Imploder.
Orbital
Alright.
strike incoming. Stay sharp, we got hostiles.
It's over there. Okay. Let's see.
They are taking over a control point. Move to intercept.
Alright. Well, this is going about as well as you might expect. Let's see.
Rebel scum are about to take a control point.
Missed.
The rebels are taking over a control point. You must stop them.
Oh, yes. Aha.
rebels have temporarily pushed us back and are taking a control point.
Twitched. Okay.
We are losing a control point.
There's an area out here. Ooh. Ah, sniped. Which I can't complain about that. Ooh, bad. That's exactly what I was doing with theirs. Oh, somebody got it. Alright.
Defend that control point. The rebels are taking it over.
Oh, we lost it.
Stand fast.
Ooh. I was all alone. There it is.
We need to get a walker here.
Oh! So much for that. This guy's going right where the walker spawn is.
Be on the lookout for rebel scum.
Look out for them, they're everywhere. Ew. Okay, so. Let's see what we can see. Oh, that's a... Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's fun when
They
they
are
try to...
capturing the last control point.
Okay, man. That walker actually clears out some of these rebels. Lost. Where did it? There it is. There we go.
We need an ATST on the ground now.
And here we go.
Affirmative. Scout transport online.
Look, I'm gonna...
They're locking with a missile.
That wasn't as effective as it could have been. Fun, but... You become an ATST and you just become a target for everybody and their friend. So. Okay. Get somebody got the walker. Just the stormtrooper T-bones. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, the airspeeder. Okay. So I can't see anybody up there. Yes! We win! Alright. And I wasn't the worst, so. Cool. Well. Go ahead and stop this. Thanks for watching. This has been Music Free Gaming. Of course, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And talk to you later. This is Music Free Gaming signing off.